orders of things are on natural resources. What do you say about the event so far?
Well, I would like to think that the event was a huge success. We worked on this summit for next month will be a year since the committee to show, yes, because it's not something you just do in a few days. And also for the summit to have meaning, you have to also look at the content and the quality of the people you're inviting. Because there's no point having a summit. Although we did our plan was to promote both domestic and foreign investment. And what we did was domestic investors and foreign investors. So before then, we had gone around doing a road show. We went to the east, to the south, west, and north to invite to promote the summit. Also, we had to work on the foreign investors coming because I think we got one of the largest doctoral ambassadors. I think also at delegation, we had to play notes. I think so we had enough people that come who are curious enough to find out Bauchi and visit Bauchi. So you see, with a mix of both local investors and foreign investors, if you follow the program, we've seen two of our biggest local investors here, Investimen and Investimen. And so we are hoping, so it was a good mix. And we're signing like over 20 MOUs at the end of the T2
It's a huge one. I'd like to, just for us to spotlight the key things that most speakers really spoke about. Say, for instance, natural resources, let's say one act, something like that. In what ways will Bauchi State move forward from this point?
For everything you want to achieve something, you have to have a plan to let them promote without knowing your product and selling it. You can't sell a product you don't know. So I think Bauchi has worked hard on packaging sectors. Before the summit, we did do a sector scan. Remember, we identified sectors, 10 sectors that we will promote at the summit because of the responses we got from this. So it's not I think we were just, let's promote this, let's promote that. So we actually did academic scan, we got professors and PhD do the sector scan for us, and that's how they arrived at that.
Much more like a research.
Yes, research. That's how we arrived at that. And Bauchi to have solid going on in this activity because Bauchi very well endowed in natural resources. So the sectors were being promoted: mineral resources, tourism, agriculture, of course. That's tourism.
And there's commerce, trade,
and investment. Yeah, no. That was a sector. That was there's agriculture, solid mineral, tourism. The first panel was on investment opportunities.
So as it is now, I'm sure that you are pumped on the next line of actions for the MOUs you will be signing. Is there a figure to the kind of investment you're expecting?
I don't. I mean, maybe there is, but I don't know. But I've not seen all the MOUs. I just know they are being packaged. Well, you see, the thing that happened at the investment summit. Not only MOUs, but most of them are. We have parties. There are some investors that came here that we're having discussions with. That came with the MOUs, but those ones are ready to go. But here we have what we call generic MOUs, which is just an agreement to work together. So it's after we sign, then we begin talks and see.
So like a statement of intent.
Exactly. And with every summit, let's take this be the first one. If you get into two investments, it will be a huge success. Because most of the investors are coming just to gather information, to see for themselves, see what is there and what they can do, then they'll go back and think before they come back. So if we get two out of this, then we can pat ourselves on the back and say we've done a very, very good job. Yeah.
Okay, and finally, I know that there are different potentials in investment opportunities in Bauchi State, and some of the speakers from yesterday mentioned that Bauchi State should not really rely on the federal government to explore the resources. And that's a big statement. What do you make of that? And what do you think the state government will do diplomatically to actually do what's needful without like a face on it?
I think what they meant by not banking the federal government is most states should learn to look inward and not look like Lagos now. Lagos was able to survive for years without any government
Intervention.
Yeah, but so they look inwards and were able to generate enough revenue for them to. So I think every state should look at it that way and not depend solely on the federal government intervention. So they should, I think, the method just to look inwards and make sure we do it ourselves, generate our own revenue. So that I think that's the way forward. But if that happens, it means when you create enough jobs, you're doing enough for your people, for you to generate enough revenue without having to depend on anybody else.
What message for the youth of Bauchi today?
I find the youth in Bauchi quite enterprising. In our secretariat, we work with some fantastic young men. I was very, very impressed. And even here, I met quite a few. He just came to do his LIC. But what that's the thing we already did some research and a project. I think like most youth everywhere they're resting and there's not much to do. But that's when mischief comes in. But if you are able to be gainfully employed, I think and this government is a listening government. You see the commissioner of government is 30 years old. You're telling me I'm only 30 years old. I'm like grandma. So, and a lot of the commissioners in the cabinet are young people. So I should also be able to listen. If the government doesn't listen to young people, we don't have so many young people in his cabinet. So I think everybody should just try to do what they can. Yes,
Thank you so
vision of our states.
Thank you so much. And that's Mrs. Lali Katabo, a member of the organizing committee for the Bauchi Investment Summit 1.0. You've heard from the bosses how they say, look forward to more bigger things coming from Bauchi State. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye. Let's go back. Stop. Let's continue. Okay. And again, it's still Bauchi Investment Summit Day 2. We've seen the recap of all of things on our Facebook Live and YouTube as well to see the investment opportunities in this state. Think Bauchi, think investment is the theme. There are other sub-themes that you can look out for like arts and culture, natural resources, commerce, etc. We'll be bringing more people to you to talk about the experience in these 2 days. The event is winding up today, so let's bring you a young person that will speak to us on this summit today. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Very well, thank you. Your name?
My name is Captain Abdullah Ishitu.
Okay, Captain Abdullah Shitu. Welcome to S24 Live. You've been a participant in this Bauchi Investment Summit. What will you say about the event, or what did you make of the whole thing that just happened yesterday to today?
Of course, this event has been nothing short of phenomenal. It has been very impactful for me, not just for me, for all the participants. Almost everyone we talk to, they will say that they learned a lot from the speakers, from the panelists, and from all the people who gathered here and shared their knowledge about the potential Bauchi State has in terms of investment opportunities.
So, as it is, are you an indigenous of Bauchi State?
Yeah, I'm indigenous of Bauchi State.
In what way do you think you can tap into the potentials that were stated during the course of the conference?
For instance, prior to coming here yesterday, I never knew that Bauchi State has a lot of limestone, which is used in manufacturing cement. And even yesterday, you saw what happened there. A check of about 263 billion naira was given as a potential investor. So that is to show you that people are really serious about investment in Bauchi. And I would like to follow that step too.
Yeah, so in what ways do you think, as a young person, you can tap into this investment opportunity? Say, for instance, someone just gave a check, maybe you're not so much, maybe no knowledge about. Are you intending to go further by learning something about that industry so you can also tap into it?
For instance, the potential investors, I don't want to take too much risks. I should venture into agriculture. Bauchi has over 10.2 million kilometers square of fertile land, in fact, a loamy soil. So this is an opportunity for young people like me to go into farming because there is so many potential that we can unlock in that sector. On the overnight billionaires, if you will, but there is a lot of potential in Bauchi farming. So I would advise young people out there who don't want to take too much risk to go into farming because we have an abundant land. We had the yesterday from the chief executive officer of the Tiamin rice mill. He says a lot about it. And even today, earlier in the morning when we had a session, he talks a lot about the potential agricultural land that Bauchi State has. And we have a governor who is willing to help people who are ready to invest in Bauchi. So I will say that Bauchi is ready for investment. Go and invest in Bauchi.
What is your message to a young person like you today?
Well, my message is very simple. I talked about. I love agriculture because I believe Nigeria has a lot of potential in agriculture. Nigeria has one of the youthful population in the world. I think along India, over 70% of Nigerians are youth. So we have a very fertile land in Bauchi State, particularly due to Bauchi. I would say that they should participate in agriculture. Or if they like to take higher risks, we have a lot of livestock Bauchi. They can go from a part of maybe, who knows, they will be on the cover of Pop Magazine as 30 under 30. Who knows?
Thank you so much for joining us. I think I would just like to fact check that it's not up to 70% of Nigerians that are youth. Maybe a certain age demography from age 18 to maybe 29 or 30. I'm not sure of the data, but I know that they're not up to 70%, but we make most of the population. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And that's it. A participant from the Bauchi Investment Summit. There are key recaps. Do you want to join us? Well? Okay, there are key recaps from the event, and I believe you can come and pass. It's fine from the back of the banner. Okay, yeah. So this is still Bauchi Investment Summit Day 2. The event is supposed to wind up with MOU signing, which would be up to 20 companies doing this MOU signing, and we believe this is a potential for young people to tap into. If you want to join this, kindly come along. Come close, come close. Come close. Okay, so let's come this way so we don't block the way. Yes, your name. Please face the camera.
My name is
What would you say about Bauchi?
So actually, I'm very impressed and happy about the summit because it was the first summit here in Bauchi. I've been in the summit almost 5 to 6 years, not here in Bauchi, but now I'm happy that we, the Bauchi people, and our governor has made a big achievement hosting this here in the small site. So I realize some potentials that we have here in Bauchi. That I'm also calling some of the foreign investors and our local to come and invest in our state.
Okay. So as it is, there are different opportunities for you, and you've attended multiple summits elsewhere. In what ways can you tap into the kind of opportunity that was presented during this year?
It's been on agriculture. Globally, nowadays, agriculture and technology are in the forefront in terms of making changes and getting revenue and other opportunities.
So in one word or in few words, what would you say to youth in Bauchi?
My fellow youth in Bauchi, invest and start doing farming, even in your local area, even with the small, one day, one time. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us on this. It's still Bauchi Investment Summit. We're bringing you live multiple people from different areas. I mean, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And that's the best. Thank you. That's the best wish for S24 team from the youth that participated in Bauchi Investment Summit. We'll come back to you shortly. Let's get more people on board, especially experts who can speak to topics, speak to what were really discussed at the event. Stay tuned. Bye for now. Oh, you